Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Himsa Pravrttihi. Pravrttihi generally means a profession, a job. Bhavataha kim pravrittihi means what are you doing? What is your profession? Himsa. Himsa means this ahimsa we know, non-violence, like that. Himsa means violence. Himsa pravrittihi. Somebody's job itself is to do himsa, to do some violence. That is the literal meaning of that title, Himsa Pravrttihi. The person who just disturbs everybody or who does violence. Okay. Vidhatripurasya Maharajasya Vikatasenasya Himsatmika Pravrittihi. Okay. So the king's job itself is sometimes we feel or we find or study in some old stories or the history, some kings are doing harm to the citizens. Okay. Vidhatru, like that, the country's name, Vidhatripuram. Tasya Maharajasya Vikatasenaha is that king's name, Vikatasenasya. Of that country's kings, Vikatasenas, Himsatmika means by heart he is doing that himsa. He never feels that someone who is not at all feeling that I am doing violence. That is Atma Bhava itself is like that. Himsatmika. Pravrttihi means generally here it means one who is doing day and night something. That becomes like his pravrittihi. Pravrittihi is like going to office, earning, making something. That is generally the meaning of pravrittihi. But someone who is doing morning to evening the whole day throughout the life, he is doing the same thing. That is also called his pravrittihi, like that. Yuddhakaranam karagre ye bandhitaha santi tesham nirdayam maranam pujayaha vyajena mukha praninam balidanam ityadayah tasmai ativa rochante sma. Yuddhakaranam, to do war. Because in war, so many people will be killed. War is a type of himsa only. So many families will be spoiled. The country's economy will be spoiled. The lifestyle of the people will be spoiled. The peace will be spoiled. Fear will be there everywhere. There will be shortage. There will be loss of lives. Many types of himsa only happens by that yuddha. That is why in all our kings, Veda Purana, Shastra, whatever yuddha it was told in Sanskrit, they are all called dharma yuddha. When there is no other go, then only the war is done. It's not simply for the sake of fun and one's pravritti. He simply, like Alexander, what for he did that encroachment? He just want to say that I controlled the whole world. Like the British people, what for they did? They just want to show their power and they want to bring everything under their control. And wherever the wealths are there, everything they looted. We should not do war like that. War is to be done with some dharma nimittam. Okay, so that is why the Indian kings, when they were doing war, we are also having that once a prince, he is sworn in as a prince, that incarnation. Then he is doing Dikvijayam. That is also dharma pravritti of a kshatriya. Dikvijayam means what? He has to go and show that I am a capable king. And he is not simply fighting. He just challenges the people. Whoever accept him, he become friends. Whoever not accepting, they just challenge and show their strength. That is, Dikvijaya is part of that Kshatriya Dharma. Okay, so Yuddhakaranam Karagriha. Karagriha means jail where Bhagavan Krishna, that Janma Prapti Karagare happened, Karagrihe ye bandhitaha santi, who were kept in jail, tesham nirdayam maranam, killing them mercilessly. Pujayaha vyajena. Vyajanam means vyaja means it is giving a reason, but that is not a real reason. Vyaja means in the pretext. In the pretext of doing something, you do some other thing. That is called the vyaja. So, pujayaha vyajena. So, in the pretext of doing puja, yaga, yajna, like that, muka praninam balidanam. Bali means to sacrifice. Muka prani. Muka prani means the animals which can't talk. No animal can talk. So we simply say that all the animals as muka prani. Means it can't say anything. Don't kill me, like that it can't say. Muka praninam balidanam ityadaya. And many such things. Tasmai ativa rochante sma. And he very much, this is very much liked by him. Mantrinah dharmasenasya hitavachanamapi nashrunoti raja. And the king doesn't listen to the hitavachanam. Hitavachanam means the beneficiary words given by somebody. What is good for you? Like Krishna went to that Kaurava Sabha and he told that hitavachana, you better give at least 5 houses so that you can save your lives and the Vamsha can live for a long years. So that hitavachanam, nashrunoti, mean it doesn't listen. Generally, the people who are whose life is not going to survive for a long, they don't listen to the beneficiary words of others. You can see even in Purana also, even in real life also. Many people who are destined for destruction, they don't listen to the beneficiary words of anyone. Ataha yatha raja tatha prajaha iti vachananusaram. So according to the saying, as the king, so are the citizens. Prajasu api himsa pravrttihi arabdha. So in the people's mind also, they started doing all type of himsa. So when you do himsa, what happens? You just encroach, you loot, you grab, like that, you cheat, you show your power. So the weak will be most affected, the strong will be most enjoying. Like that, the life will change. एवं स्थिते मंत्री धर्मसेनः कदाचित् सत्यानंद नामकं सन्यासिनं राजास्थानं प्रति आहूतवान्. Evam sthite. So that being so, the mind of the king and the life of the people and the entire kingdom's overall life, it is totally himsa pravrittihi. Evam sthite. That being so, Mantri Dharmasenaha, so the minister Dharmasena, kadachit, once, Satyananda Namakam. So in the name of Satyanandaha, Sanyasinam, one sannyasi, one saint, Rajasthanam prati ahutava. So he called or invited this Satyananda sannyasi to the kingdom. Satyanandaha asthanam agatava. And this sannyasi Satyanandaha, he came to the kingdom. Saha Veda Puranadishu Upanishatsu cha स्थितान् अनेकान् विषयान् कथारूपेण विवृण्वन्. Vivrunvan means this is Shatru Shabdaha, like Kurvan, Gachan, Vivrunvan. Vivrunvan means explaining, describing. Ahimsa kimartham acharaniya, himsa kimartham tyajya. Iti ramaniyataya vivaranam kritavan. Vivaranam. That vivarana means explanation. Vivrinvan, explaining, like that. Okay, it is a nice sentence, big sentence. So many words are of different various kridanta. They are all available here. Saha, kaha, that Satyanandaha, sannyasi. Sannyasi, I am saying sannyasi. Sannyasin shabdaha, nakarantaha. So, prathama vibhakti ekavachanam, sannyasi. Saha sannyasi Satyanandaha. Veda Puranadishu Upanishatsu cha. In the Veda Purana and in the Purana, we are having Ashtadasha Purana, major Purana, 18 Puranas. And Veda, so many stories are highlighted in Veda also, Purana also. Upanishads, and in various Upanishad, mainly the Dashopanishad, like that. The 10 Upanishads we are saying it very famous, or at least we should know 10 Upanishads. In that, so many things are explained about Atma Vidya. Stitana Anekana. Stitana Anekana, though it is ending in Nakara, they are actually Stitaha, Stitau, Stitaha, Stitam, Stitau, Stitan. So this is Dutiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Agatavan, this is also ending in Nakara. But this Agatavan is Iktavatu Shabdaha. Agatavan, Agatavantau, Agatavantaha. So this is Iktavatu Shabdaha. Came in the past tense meaning. Anekan, Anekaha, Anekan. This is also Dutiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Vishayan, Vishayaha, Vishayan. This is also Dutiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Katha Rupena, in the form of story. See, that is the big problem with our Veda Shastra Purana. Whatever written in Veda Purana, what is written in Veda, they are written in the mantra form. So they have to be decoded and understood. Whatever written in Upanishad, that is also in the mantra form, that is to be explained by learnt scholar. Then whatever is written in Purana, they are all in shloka form, and in which sense we'll have to take meaning, that is to be explained by somebody. So unless this is done, no one can directly take these books and read on their own. Because with our limited knowledge and exposure to the Shastra, we can't get the total meaning of that Upanishads and the Purana, Veda, or the this Itihasa, like Ramayana, Mahabharata. It's not simply a poem written by somebody. It is the history of India, like that. We can't understand that because presently people are telling that it is a poem written by somebody. So anything written by somebody means it's not history. It is simply some kalpana. It is some imaginary. But we say for some other religion, it is written. What is written is true. Like that, in some other religion, we adopt that principle. But with the Hindus related text, we say all are simply bogus. Like that. That general tendency has come. Why? Because we have not learned that, and there is no one to explain that. That is why mainly I want to make the Sanskrit language part clear, so that you can learn the language, and when somebody explains, you can understand very well. Okay, so in the Katha Rupena Vivrinvan, explaining Ahimsa Kimartham Acharaniya. Ahimsa, Akaranda Strilinga. So Acharaniya, Aniyar Shabdaha. This is also Kridanda Shabdaha. Kimartham Ahimsa Acharaniya. Why the non-violence is to be behaved or conducted or followed. Himsa kimartham tyajya. Tyajya means to be left, must be left. This is also aniyar shabda. Himsa kimartham tyajya. Why it is to be left, this violence? Iti ramaniyataya. Ramaniyata. Ramaniyam. Ramaniya means something very pleasant. Ramaniyata, that which has pleasantness. Taya, Tritiya Vibhakti. So Ramaniyata, Akaranda Strilinga Shabda, that is Tatnidanta Shabda. Ramaniyataya Vivaranam Kritavan. In a very pleasant way, he explained. Anantaram Raja Vikatasenaha Sanyasinam Namaskritya Prarthitavan. Then the king Vikatasenaha Sanyasinam Namaskritya, having saluted or prostrated to that saint, Prarthitavan, he just prayed, requested, He Swamin. Swamin is the Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. Swamin is the Pratipadikam also. Swamin Shabdaha, like that I say. Swami, Swaminau, Swaminaha. Like that I say Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. With this type of Halanda Shabdaha, mostly all Halanda Shabdaha, the Pratipadikam itself will be, normally, will be the Prathama Sambodhana Vibhakti. He Swamin, Bhavane Mama Guruhu. Oh, oh Swami, you are my Guru. Dakshina Rupena Kim Dadami Kripaya Ajnapayatu. Iti. What shall I give as Dakshina? Means the fees. Kripaya Ajnapayatu. You please order me. Like that he told. Tada Sanyasi Mandahasa Purvakam Muktavan. So here it is written Sanyasi. This is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana. So in a smiling tone, the sannyasi told, Hey Rajan. You see here also Rajan. Hey Rajan. Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. Rajan Shabdaha Nakaranda Shabdaha. Raja Rajanau Rajanaha. Hey Rajan. O King. Bhavataha Rajye Himsa Nrityanti Asti. Nrityanti. This is Shatru Shabdaha, Strilinga Shabdaha. It is dancing. Himsa, violence is dancing in your country means what? Everywhere it is violence like that. Bhavane bhavataha prajagacha himsam tyajantu. You and your country people, bhavataha prajaha, your citizens, himsam tyajantu. Both of you leave this violence. Saeva maya apekshyamana mahati guru dakshina asti. Apekshyamana. This is Shanach Shabdaha. So we have Shatru Shabdaha, Shanach Shabdaha, Kridanda Shabdaha, like that. So many Shabda we saw in this story. That is only expected Guru Dakshina by me, Maya by me. Mahati. Mahati means very big, very large sum of money. What is that? You just leave this himsa. Tathaiva acharami. That only I will follow. Like that, ityuktva, saying so, Vikatasenaha anukshanam senadhipatim ahuya uktavan. Immediately. Anukshanam means immediately. Senadhipatim ahuya. Calling the military chief, he told, He senapate. So senapatihi ikaranda shabdaha. Sambodhana Pratama, He Senapathe. Adya Arabhya, starting from today, Rajye Sarvaihi api Ahimsa Palaniya. Palaniya, Aniyar Shabdaha. So Ahimsa is to be followed by everybody starting from today in this country. Tathaiva Prakatanam Karotu. Like that you announce also. Yadi kopi ahimsam na palayati. If anyone is not following non-violence, tarhi, then saha tatraiva nirdayam maraniyaha. He is to be killed mercilessly then and there. You see, the sannyasi told so many stories and he made the king understand what is the meaning of ahimsa. But he is giving an order that I will follow ahimsa, and he is telling the military chief, you announce everywhere that everyone should follow ahimsa. If anyone is not following, he will be killed then and there. Yesha mama ajna. This is my order. So that is why we say Prakriti Swabhavaha, like that. Someone whose natural Swabhava, it cannot be changed even by so many story, advice, beating, or punishing, taming, like that. Because Swabhava is to be changed by the individual. No one can change the Swabhava of others. Rajnaha vachanam shrutva. Having heard the words of this Raja, Dharmasenaha Satyanandaha cha. Dharmasenaha is the mantri, Satyanandaha is the sannyasi. Kim vaktavyam, what is to be told? So this is tavyat shabdaha, vaktavyam. Iti ajanantau, ajanan. So this is shatru shabdaha. Ajanan. Ajanantau, ajanantaha. So, ajanan, not knowing what to do or what to tell. Maunam sthitavantaha. Sthitavan. They stitavantaha. So they simply kept silence because he is telling that non-violence is to be followed from this day onwards and no one following it will be killed. Okay. Hope you liked the story and I will come up with some other new story. Take care. Bye bye.